Hi, I'm Kit Fanner from Multimedia Video Marketing. I thought I'd like to share with you a live video today. This is about videoing with your smartphone and how to get the best out of your smartphone, but also live streaming. As I mentioned, I'm out here in this beautiful setting. I can show you a little bit more from our aerial cam there, our little drone up there. We're also on different cameras, so just showing you the benefits of a multi-camera setup. But today I really want to get back to explaining about what we do. Well, what we actually do is multimedia video marketing. We actually train people how to utilize their smartphone, but take it one step further. Taking it one step further allows you to understand all the techniques of getting the perfect quality of sound, the perfect quality of lighting, etc. I know that I'm in blazing sun here with these lovely daffodils, and it is a bit bright, I must admit. But what I'd like to do is just give you an indication of the things that we actually do within our practical training. The importance of video is extremely important, and we like to always share on the actual types of videos that you can actually shoot. As I mentioned, what sort of equipment you can use. I mean, here we're using microphones, we're using wireless gear and everything like that, but you can also do this easily with your own smartphone. With the equipment, we will allow you to master all these particular techniques. And where to get resources. Now, resources themselves, it's very hard sometimes to actually think about what type of video shall I shoot. Now, where do I get the resources? Where do I get the ideas for this? And have I got the capabilities? We also tell you about the outsourcing, about where you can actually outsource getting equipment, getting script writers, getting copywriters, etc. So there are a vast amount of different opportunities there. Now, when we talk about pre-shoot and the scripting and the content, the research that you do on your video is so very much important, because you're going to shoot this video with possibly in mind about putting it on YouTube. And you need to understand that when you actually shoot a video, shooting a video for YouTube, etc., you have to have one key phrase in mind so you can get that ranked. So we'll go through that. The script writing, as I mentioned, is very important, as well as the content, but more so the storyboarding. Storyboarding, for those like here, we've got, I'll just switch over to a different camera for you. So in here, I've already thought that I will actually be looking at the way that we're going to be shooting this. Normally we would have a team with us, so we would have a team on the Vision Mixer, which I'm holding here. We'd have a team that part of the team would be on our audio equipment, and also one person on each of the cameras. Well, the coronavirus has put pay to that, so I'm doing it all. So if I look down, I apologise too often. So, what we actually be doing is looking at the storyboarding. So it's actually showing you a story. It's breaking up the boredom. So where we actually then go into a PowerPoint presentation, which is actually just some graphics, it allows you to actually get a better interaction with your audience. Now, the production basics, as I mentioned about the lighting and the sound, it's so important. Hopefully you are able to hear me quite clearly. It's quite breezy here at the moment. I can feel the wind through the back of my hair. But by the way, keep comments coming in, because I'll take a chance to actually answer any comments, etc. So hopefully you can hear me, etc. So. From the actual composition, again, it's knowing the type of shot that you want to achieve. Well, I thought spring is on the way, so I thought I'd sit in these lovely daffodils, have a separate camera on here, and one overlooking the lake. So the other thing that we'd be going through on course content would be about repurposing your video. A video is great, but a video can actually be repurposed. You can take the audio from your video and use it for podcasting. You can actually take snippets out for PowerPoint presentations, etc. So there's a whole vast array of things that you can do with a video when done. Copywriting, we'll go through copywriting, GDPR, the dreaded GDPR. Again, the most important thing is that we can provide you with follow-on training which allows you to understand how to rank a video onto YouTube and Google. As we know, clicking on an image over text, 95% of people will actually click on an image or a video. So we will look at that side of everything as well. Live streaming, as we say here, is video that's simultaneously being recorded and broadcast in real time. It's just like the television studio, basically, that you're getting live studio feed. Now this is through the use of the internet, or like we are here, through data, because we are completely mobile here. We're in the middle of a lovely setting, so from that point of view you have the ability to actually take your video anywhere in the world. Now we all use our smartphones for videos and things like that, but what we want to do is actually do this a little bit better and give you a step into mastering some of the techniques. So your streams that you actually provide allow your audiences to look on social media. We also simply stream live from your smartphone on our multi-cameras, as we mentioned, and it has the potential to actually go to global audiences around the world. So why use live streaming? Well, live streaming reaches more people than your normal posts. We've mentioned about the actual posts that are being received by your audience. Now, as we know that probably a single feed will only go to a select number of people. When you actually do a live feed, it goes to lots and lots more people. The actual audience, hopefully, will actually feel very much part of the actual video itself, and you can get some great feedback and acknowledgement from that. But it also builds up the know, like and trust within a business, which at the moment is very key, because where we're actually in lockdown, being able to actually deliver content and talk to your customers professionally and immediately, getting instant feedback is very key. And this certainly allows you to do it, and it allows you to demonstrate exactly what you offer. So what can this actually be used for with live streaming? Because it's important for you to understand what you can use it for. Any live production, like it could be an event at a conference, but not particularly now, or a meeting, you can actually now have live virtual meetings. You can utilize things like live streaming with Zoom. Zoom is an application where you can have multi-screens, which I'll explain a little bit later. So you can actually do, as we mentioned, live how-to demonstrations. So at the moment in the coronavirus, I mean, we've actually been dealing with a few cooking schools where we've actually gone and shot some live feed. I think it was about 30 people on one channel that were actually following a recipe to cook some Indian sweets. So that was really good. So pretty much anything and everything is an option for you to actually be able to live stream and be able to increase your customer service. What I wanted to do is give you an understanding of what we can do to help you. So, do you have a smartphone? More than likely. Do you have time on your hands? Probably quite a bit of time at the moment. Do you have skills or knowledge that you can share? Do you have a business that you'd like to take online? Having a business at the moment in the current situation is crippling lots of people, but being able to actually take this further and take it online and being able to actually communicate with your customers is vital. So if you'd like to learn more about finding about how to utilize your smartphone, how to actually get the best out of it, how to get the best audio when shooting a video, get the best lighting conditions, etc. We'd love to hear from you, and we're more than happy to actually send you a full course overview. I'm just going to leave my details here. I wish you a very lovely rest of the day today. It's going to turn a bit colder and cloudier over the next few days, but from me, Kit Fanner, thank you very much indeed.